Yeah, it could be a very lively start to the year. There's plenty going on at in the South China Sea at the moment, and particularly in the first quarter tends to be a busy time. The exercises that China's carrying out with its first aircraft carrier off Hainan in the South China Sea, those are being very, very closely watched. We've already seen one near miss with a US warship. There could be more. Various analysts are warning about being very, very wary of future close calls. The aircraft carrier isn't fully operational. It's not even fully armed, I would say. But nonetheless, it's a great symbol of what China is planning for its Navy. It wants to be able to project full blue water capability and by the end of the decade probably have 3 or 4 or 5 aircraft carriers of its own out at sea. Then we've got the new air defense zone that China's created in the East China Sea. That's causing great worries for the US and Japan. There could be more surveillance flights, more jet fighters being scrambled to check out planes that have not identified themselves to China. And China hasn't ruled out putting that in the South China Sea either. If China creates one of those air defense zones in the South China Sea, it's going to further rise tensions. Then as the year progresses, we're expecting to see more oil exploration activity, potentially in disputed waters off Vietnam. China's objected to this in the past. It's physically interfered with ships during exploration, cutting cables and so on. There's some worry that if that increases, particularly in the first quarter, as we see calm weather in that area, that things could move in that direction again. It's fair to say that the tensions seem to be rising with each passing year and are of greater concern, not just around the region and in Washington, but also increasingly in Europe because of trade flows. The South China Sea is absolutely vital to world trade. Not only does Japan, South Korea, China get the bulk of their oil through the South China Sea, but trade to the rest of the world flows through there as well. So it's a pretty important waterway.